everyone. I am going to let Chris introduce us today because he suffers from extreme FOMO of not being the anchor. So please do us the honors.
Wow, Mari, just wow. My name is Christian Stew, and we have Mari Wines here. Thank you so much. I also want to be super excited because look at our brand new podcast room that we're in filming this exact thing. So I have been demoted from anchor, so I'm going to pass it right back to Mari. I'm going to go ahead and sit here and watch.
Why, thank you, Chris, so much. So for the month of January in Contra Costa County, there were a total of 800 sales. The average sold price was $980,000, but half of those were under $750,000. So not too bad. Right now, there are 600 active properties on the market, which is 100 more than last time we reported.
That's
so
awesome. That's great.
Inventory is increasing a little bit, which we really need and like to hear.
Yes, please, absolutely.
The highest priced home, shocker, was in Lafayette for $12 million, and the lowest price was a 2-bedroom condo in Antioch for $160,000.
Thanks, Mari, I really appreciate it. As you know, we always like to break down the numbers in East Contra Costa County. This month, we basically had just under 300 sales, which is awesome. Out of Contra Costa County sales, 37% of them were here in East Contra Costa. Last year, we only had 25% of the sales, so that tells you more homes are being sold here in East Contra Costa County. The average sales home was $725,000, and the below, 50% below, was under $690,000. So the good news is we still have affordable housing. Highest price home in East Contra Costa was $2.825 million. Lowest price home was a condo in Antioch at $160,000. So as you can see, we're still extremely affordable here in East Contra Costa County, and that's why we're going to see a lot more sales out here coming forward.
Thanks, Chris. I'm just going to keep going with East County while we're on the topic because right now there are currently 200 active properties. The lowest priced property is a 2-bedroom condo for $200,000, and the lowest priced single family home is $400,000. So if you have not yet invested in real estate, I highly suggest you do so because these low priced properties will appreciate and they will make you a lot of money. Now I keep getting the question, is it a smart idea to invest in real estate as we see inflation increasing? And absolutely, yes it is. But in fact, it's actually, homeownership is a hedge against inflation. And I'm gonna let Chris tell you a little bit about that.
Thank you, Mari. Absolutely, we're gonna talk about inflation. Matter of fact, real estate is a hedge against it. Last year, inflation was 6%. Real estate did 18%. And no, that's not East County, that is the nation. Now, you know what is not a hedge against inflation? Guess what? Rent. It has continued to climb for 30 plus years, and there's no sign of it slowing down. You can see the reports all over the news. The reality of it is it's going to continue to climb even with rent control. So if you want to know more about real estate, think about getting out there to buy, give us a call.
Thanks so much, Chris. We are going to pass this off to Michael for a lending update.
Absolutely. Take it, Mike.
Michael Gordon here, bringing you this month's lending update. First up, we have interest rates. In fact, they've been rising since late December. Interest rates were in the high 2s for 30-year fixed mortgages, and now we're looking at quotes that are in the high 3s to low 4s for 30-year fixed mortgage rates. Now, I don't expect those rate increases to slow down anytime soon. In fact, the feds have said that they are going to have several more rate increases the rest of this year. Now, despite rising interest rates, our hot real estate market is not slowing down at all. In fact, there's so much activity on each home that prices are getting bid up to above what they could appraise for. And what that means to you is you might want to talk to your mortgage professional about some alternative options, upwards of having some mortgage insurance involved in there, because for a slightly higher payment, you can actually compete with people who are throwing big money on top of their offers to bridge the gap between what it will appraise for and what you pay for the home. So check with your mortgage professional for more. And back to the studio.
Hey everyone, I'm giving you our February community update. For those who do not know, we have partnered with Ticket to Dream, which is a nonprofit to help foster youth. We actually have a golf tournament with Ticket to Dream on March 24th in Rockland to help raise money for local foster youth. A couple years ago, before COVID hit, we did this exact same tournament, and we raised over $600,000 for local foster youth, not just E3, Ticket to Dream, and all of their sponsors who helped out. And if you like to get involved and help out, you can help us by donating money to help Ticket to Dream help foster youth here in 2022. You will have a link that you can click on. Any amount will help out, and we truly, truly appreciate all of your hard work. Thank you guys again for tuning in to our February update of our news station. If you want to know more about the market or what's going on with our communities, please reach out. We'll talk to you soon.